The irony of me playing Super Mystery Dungeon and playing this music. Because I sadly know what dungeon this is connected to. Oh, one of my friends playing Bottle Brothers right now. That's good. So, hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello Ember.
Hello.
So, my wonderful players. Are you ready for the final session of this campaign?
Yes.
You didn't notice, Mono.
I think he just brushed it off.
Yeah, I. If you don't acknowledge it, it doesn't exist.
So, my wonderful players. I hope that you are all mentally stable. I hope you are rested and prepared for the upcoming battles.
When have I ever been mentally stable?
I don't know, when is Mew
Got
stable?
you there.
But yes, today, potentially your final battle.
I hope not.
Wait,
But anyway.
did you just say, did you hope so?
No, I said I hope not.
But yeah, my wonderful players, please recap what happened last time.
Alright. So, we were in the now opened dungeon of floating peaceful island, and one of the someone showed up to help and assist us in this situation. The one who showed up was Glaceon, and a alternate region Sandshrew or something, whatever it is, Sandslash. And they're like, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead without you guys.
That is literally not what they said.
That is not what they said, but I'm hoping... Aries, do you remember what they said?
Oh no.
Huh?
Hello?
Aries?
Hello?
Aries?
We can hear you.
Ember?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a problem on Aries end. Oh my god, look at the fox! God, Amber, look at the fox.
Yeah, I posted it.
It's a fucking...
Yes. Yes, very cute.
Did you post it?
In general.
Oh, the fox is so cute and fluffy.
Yeah, look.
You should ask it what it says.
Ta-ta-ta-ya-ta-ra.
Sounds like an anime attack.
Kinda, actually. Aries?
Well, this is ominously foreshadowing.
I guess we are not doing this session. Good. This is good session. Anyway, Mono.
Yes.
She didn't say that she's going in ahead of you. She's
Wait, I heard the yes.
Oh, Aries.
Of course.
We can hear you. Can you not hear? He can't hear us.
Yeah,
We
he
can
cannot hear us. Anyway, Mono, to explain, she was actually she went in not saying that she's going ahead, but she doesn't want to meet with the other guild masters. For obvious
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah, I'd like to point out, despite her like going in sooner than that, she got really bad with trying to figure it out.
I mean, you do realize she just made it to one step over and then camped out until the others showed up, right?
Yeah.
Not even she's insane enough to go into a dungeon like this and just like start vibe around alone.
Regardless, their exploration didn't go so well.
Yes, they actually went the other way around and then you guys completely dumped them. God, I kinda feel sorry for her. You guys are like bullying her horribly.
Right. So, one by one, the powerful guild teams showed up. Jirachi's team showed up, and they're like, "Ah, yes, we must seek out anything in relation to darkness and all that stuff." And we're like, "Nobody tell her about Necrozma."
Huh?
Oh.
Aries? Aries?
Aries.
Aries?
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 Aries.
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 Aries. A fun fact, Pokemon X actually literally have one box that is literally just Aries box. It's full of Arieses.
Ah! Ah!
Aries?
I am here!
So what happened?
I was getting the weird no root error.
How did you fix it?
It just resolved itself.
Amber, have you had those problems?
Nope.
You're both
I
in
have
USA.
in the past.
We're basically on opposite sides of the country.
That's still USA, right?
I'm on the far west coast.
Amber, do you live in New York?
I live in Pennsylvania, just to the south of New York.
Looking. It's Pennsylvania, I'm looking.
South of New York.
What the fuck is New York?
East coast, north side.
Is it anywhere close to Maine?
It's immediately to the right of the Great Lakes.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I found Washington, DC. Ah, there we go, New York. There we go, I found you. Is it weird that I am a Czech person that, like, has a map of USA on the wall?
No?
I mean, look, it's there if you need to check it.
Mono?
That is what he does.
Anyway, so yeah, continue recapping, my dude.
Alright. So then, the team missed ones showed up here with Noctowl and Greninja. Greninja being the semi-pack mule. And they're like, "Yep, we're here to help, but also here to research stuff." Hopefully there's like
She's a
temple.
secretary, not a pack mule.
Same thing. They started vibing out a bit with Aggron, which I'll get to a bit further in the recap. And eventually, in a weird trend at this point, Lucario and such showed up and like, "Congratulations, you're one of the last ones to show up."
You're a wizard,
we could have
Harry.
just magnigated you here ages ago, right?
Striker.
It's a Talt!
Wow, Striker actually made it at the start.
I'm
I
telling you.
was able to get off work on time for once.
Nice.
Blessed session.
We're still doing the recap.
We kind of got stuck on the recap because Arius' internet exploded.
Again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It just decided that that was the perfect time to say, I am dead, no roots, except it only happens to Discord.
Huh.
So, we all went our separate ways in teams exploring the dungeon, and then Toucannon realized, wait a minute, if we were all talked about like meeting up to like face like Mew and that together, and Wondermail's not working in here, how are we going to like meet up to let everyone know? And everyone's like, oh, you're right.
Everyone's so used to using Wondermail.
Yeah, and like Toucannon's like, oh, let's use Cosmom's one-way telekinesis to like try and organize meeting up with everybody, which actually did work.
Telepathy.
Telepathy,
Telekinesis is the manipulation of physical objects. Telepathy is the transference of thought.
Well, what if they're using telekinesis to manipulate the atoms in your brain to make you hear the thought?
That's not how that
Not
works.
how that works, Mana. That's just mind control at that point,
Actually,
which is
that,
also a different power.
actually, that would not be mind control, that would be molecular control. There's a difference.
Yeah.
I'm just
You-
saying,
you-
like, how
You could do that in Shadowrun.
how small does your telepathy have to like manipulate for it to start becoming mana manipulation? Like, wrong, off topic. We're getting off topic. Yeah. So we started meeting up to the teams. Met up with Jirachi's team. Met up with Team Mist again, and Aggron and Noctowl really hit it off. And Noctowl's trying to poach Aggron from our guild.
Hey,
It's
cannot
working.
blame him. He's playing the game, okay?
It's bloody working. Ran back up with Eevee and Lucario. Didn't reunite with Glaceon because Glaceon.
Because you
Three
guys are
of,
bullies.
Yeah. 3 Togekiss showed up and were looking to try and start something as they sang praise. And we managed to talk our way through that. Until we eventually moved enough to discover where the stairs are, which is ironically like 2 tiles up from where we started in an area we already passed, where multiple of us already passed.
Every single team went through that one tile and no one has noticed.
Yeah. So, yeah, we went there and we found that the stairs had a guardian. A Gallade that was Mega Evolved. And the Gallade's like, none shall pass, except for Toucannon.
Because
You must
Toucannon
face
were
me.
specifically requested to be there.
Like, you must face me and prove you are worthy and strong enough for what lies ahead. And a wonderful bit of team-based talking. We managed to talk down the permanently Mega Evolved Gallade.
Good night, everyone.
Night night, Ember.
Good night,
Good
Ember.
night.
Good night.
And then we started promising that we're not there to actually fight Mew, per se.
And
then
just
we're like,
symbol to show we were peaceful minded. I took off all the powerful stuff I had. I asked Hoopa to hop off and bring Zorak to hop off my back, and I approached him, even taking penalties on my things, as I am willing to take whatever test you need to prove this, but this is me.
and then I'm like, yeah. Also, if you encounter a Glaceon, do not let them come through. And then we're like, all right. Look to everybody. All right, who here is actually willing to talk to Mew and not just hurt them? Jirachi tried to put up their hand, but we're like, we don't believe you. Noctowl and
I do want to say that he actually gave Aggron that privilege, because he also mentioned how he didn't even think his blades could hurt me because of how pure I was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Noctowl
It all boils back to my character, even as a human, is only ever cared about Pokemon and their well-being.
Noctowl and Ninja are like, we just wanted to like see the area and see if there's like a temple or something. We're just there for research purposes.
And then they enter and it's just a big fucking black hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, there's plenty of research there still.
I don't know. I think Fracture came along. I don't. Haxorus didn't come along, but Clowitzer did.
Yep, he did
think
say
that's
that
how I remember
he
that.
doesn't really have a bone to pick with Mew.
Zoroark came along. Lucario and Eevee and the other teams stayed. I kind of wanted Eevee to come along. And like I even brought it up, like, yeah, Eevee, you're gonna have to eventually like talk to the Mew and reconcile the issues there.
But
it's
she
like,
was
yeah,
honest
but-
enough to be like, if I went right now, all I'd want to do is punch him in the face.
Yeah, it's like, all right, something for a later day.
Who's all ready for an emotional roller coaster this session?
Yes.
Yay! So we step through, and we find ourselves in complete darkness. And Striker, did you want to describe this bit and what's going on here?
As Zoroark and others have described it, this place is empty. Not that there's nothing here, but that there is no... It's hollow, there's no energy, there's no
aura.
There's no aura.
It's the big MT.
Ha! But
That's a New
who
Vegas
knows?
reference.
Yes, but in all seriousness, even mystery dungeons have their own aura, and this one just is...
Devoid.
Well, yeah. It's almost like there's a sadness permeating it.
I wonder why.
What?
Yeah, so we need to go find Mew in here.
And so yeah, I think that's where we have ourselves. I'm
Both
sure.
being-
I was just saying, I'm sure that Aggron has now made enemies with some of the other guild people who didn't come with us, more or less because he had decision on who to come and who gets to come in and who doesn't, and he was very blatant with some of them of, yeah, I don't want you here.
Yeah, you guys could have just defeated Gallade, you know.
We could have, but I kind of
Yeah,
like the
and who would
direction we went.
Yeah, and who would keep Glaceon out?
Refer to what I said in
Oh.
chat.
Oh, I realized one little bit of recap thing we forgot. Garchomp went to go pick up the EXP chests for Toucannon.
Yeah.
And Salazzle's like, she had a Hypno, and what was the other Pokemon? It was Hypno and someone else.
It wasn't a Hypno.
Wasn't it Hypno?
Nope.
It was a
It was the-
Kadabra.
Yeah, it was
How are
Kadabra.
you guys always getting this wrong? It's Kadabra.
Hey, at least I know.
This man is like a yellow Pokemon. They're all the same.
Yellow
the
psychic Pokemon,
hypnotizing
they're all the
Pokemon.
same.
Yeah. Anyway, she's like, huh, now I will... you do this, Bananas, actually.
Yeah, so essentially she's just like, yeah, so Aggron screwed us over, so we're screwing you over, because, fuck business. Who wants to put business first?
Oh my fucking god,
Just
Aries.
because she's like, you guys are guilty by association, so we're gonna say fuck you and forget any, dealings that we've had with you in the past and all of our business relationship we've had up to this point.
Oh my
We
god,
just-
Aries, stop being such a Karen.
No, just being honest. She threw it all down the drain and essentially was trying to say, well, Okay, well, you're mine now. She tried to get the Kadabra to like disable Cosmo's teleport ability, and Garchomp just like pretty much sidestepped in the way. Like, yeah, no, we're not dealing with this right now. I'm going to deal with you, but not right now. We're not doing this. And just like, yeah, okay, Cosmo, take us back. And then they blipped back. She was being salty because Aggron stopped her from getting the machine she wanted in the Sun Temple.
Yep.
You do kind of have
Yeah.
bigger problems on hand right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys like, hey, where are the chests? It's like, no chests. God damn it.
I also suspect that she may be wanting to use the Sun Temple's machine to duplicate those so that she could do that.
Probably. That and many other things.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you guys actually know what why she's doing this.
So she duplicate Umbreon
Yes.
so that she could fulfill her promise of making things right while also keeping him,
Yes.
because she doesn't want to, learn a lesson.
It's more like she's complicated.
We're all complicated.
Yeah, like even I don't get her like super a lot, but I'm not a lady, so this has to be a lady thing.
I think this is more of someone who is emotionally insecure.
Hey, how could she be insecure? She's like everything, man.
Apparently, it's not enough, though.
No, is it ever enough?
That's my point exactly. If she was secure, it would be she wouldn't be going after this.
But yes, my wonderful players. All of you get XP for recap.
Woo!
Yas.
2 XP, right?
Yep, this could literally be the last XP you get in the campaign, by the way.
You sound so resolute.
Huh?
I said, you sound so resolute.
I am always resolute.
Sad Harry's noises.
Me and Ares thought there was a Mew in front of us, but there was not.
Alright, so I guess we want to pick a direction.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
It is.
by the way, I have two things to tell you here. One, so you know how this entire place is basically very big and very empty.
Yeah.
So you guys literally will need like light in order to see properly. Thankfully, if I remember correctly, Noctowl did give you all those weird glowy Humi sticks.
Yes.
Now, when you look behind you from where you appeared, the entrance is gone. There is no going back.
Yeah.
Second, you notice this hole?
Uh-huh.
When you look down, you can see that, well, one, it gives you a headache when you look there, and two, it looks like there's like a big void full of weird, like, roundy shaped bubbles that appear to have like different worlds and planets and stars and such in there.
Oh.
Spooky.
And they all seem to be
I
connected.
recommend-
And they all seem to be connected by weird golden strands.
I recommend not falling into that. Let's not fall into the isekai trap.
It's isekai to a normal human world. We are back! Garchomp is now reverse isekaiing.
Oh
And
no.
me and Mono are in a completely different human world than our original one.
It's actually Game of Thrones world.
Oh god.
I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Oh,
I mean, neither have I, but still.
All I'm gonna say is, imagine medieval times, but everything sucks even more. Also dragons.
I only got through like the first few episodes. I didn't actually end up enjoying it all that much.
Fun fact, I didn't actually watch the show like almost at all. I was mostly just reading the books.
Okay.
No, the
So,
Song
we're
of
gonna-
Ice and Fire.
You're gonna try and go north.
Also, if you guys try to go over here, you realize something weird. If you try to go here, these small things, they will have those weird golden chains that will prevent you from moving there.
Aggron, get that color trap ready.
Didn't I give that back to you?
I hope someone has it.
Oh no, I do have it. I'd have to rearm it.
Does it look like the chains are all connected as one chain, like the dome was, or are these separate
No.
bits of chains?
No, it's just like, it's separate. If it was small enough, you could probably fly it through.
All right. Well, yeah. You guys want to go north?
Fine by me.
Even is north.
That way.
Ooh, another
I
thing.
fly it.
So you know how
Yeah.
your guild gear does gonna come with like a wonder map which has like a compass to it, right?
Yeah.
If you look at the compass, the little drop that shows you the direction is going apeshit right now.
Oh, joy.
Just going all over the place. It's like the drop wants to leave. Not even the compass drop wants to be here.
Alright.
Helicopter.
I fly anybody over the pit who doesn't want to jump themselves.
Alright, do you wish to jump the pit? So I'm surprised you guys are actually jumping the pit.
I mean, if they say no, I just fly them across.
We could
Well,
just
he
go
means
south
going
and
this
check out
way
that
and-
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always go north. Let's try going south for once.
I like going south, it
Breaking.
feels like going home.
Breaking to the tradition.
Yeah, something like that.
Final dungeon breaks tradition, oh my god.
Everyone dies.
Oh my god.
Well, Ares, our glorious leader, pull us the first time.
I already did. It's your turn to pull.
Not bad. Oh, yeah. As you guys make your way over here, you can see one of those weird chain things again, and these weird paths that you cannot properly see if you are not there. It's weirdly cold here.
Aggron,
Hmm.
how would you think the Enigma machine would work in here?
Again, I kind of point to the different people in our part, the individuals among us who might just be pulled by it.
Well, I don't think it would pull someone in the party, but this dungeon is bound to have incredibly powerful Pokemon besides Mew.
So,
But it probably would pull
Even-
someone.
It even has Pokemon. I mean, look at this place.
It
Have we even
probably
heard any
does.
sound?
No.
It probably does. I would guess some sort of ghost types.
The only thing that you guys can hear is Aggron and Garchomp, moving on this weird floor and making like stomping noises.
Thump, 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 thump.
And considering it's empty space, it's weird that it's echoing.
Well, I say we still give the machine.
So what did you say,
I still
Toucan?
say we give the machine. I still say we give the machine a try.
Repeats it 3 times. Oh, do you wanna? Everyone is quiet.
I mean, if you guys want to give me a moment, I could attempt to rearm the color trap and see if that does anything.
Yeah, I don't think it will actually draw, Mew, but it will definitely draw someone here.
Let's see. Well, I was also saying the recolor trap in case if I use them on any of those chains.
Yeah, I know that much.
That's logic. I got logic. I got 4 of that. Am I gonna get help from Cloutzer?
Yep, you're gonna get help here from Clubbits and from Greninja. That would be a pass.
Oh, right. It's just a little tinker with this and a little that, and boop, there we go. And now if we want, we could try to use this on a set of chains if we have the need to.
Yep. If you need to pass any of these, you can just go through them as long as you don't accidentally recolor them into the same color.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
We have that option. Yeah. No, I'm kind of just fine, just continuing the search while we while we can. So, who's the next one to pull a tile?
You.
Pshaw.
What are the odds?
You know what? I want to leave options available, so I'm just gonna drop it right. Actually, I'm gonna rotate it
Yo, he's rotating.
and drop it right there.
My god, that's illegal.
I know, right? I'm just awful and terrible.
Aw. That's my friend Yoshi talking. Also, friend Yoshi talking, please roll me a d6.
Let's see what fate has in store for us. 1.
Okay. In that case, roll me trap detection. Inside survival alert.
Alright, so let's see. I need 3 more dice. Oh, wow, that's a lot of 2s.
The man rolls 2s. Anyone else is rolling on that?
Yeah.
Yep.
My fucking Jesus Christ.
I mean, I do roll 31 die on it.
It's Eddie's.
Mother of God.
Alright. So, as you guys enter here, you will find that there are 2 strange traps in this room. One over here. One over here. And what is that? What that is? Oh. So I would describe your traps. Garchomp,
Yes.
you stop your friends, you stop Aggron from proceeding forward as you see the air, or whatever you are breathing here, start to weirdly pulsate in front of him. And when you stop him, he realizes he's being pulled in a little bit. When you
That
look,
doesn't seem
Not
good.
right.
when you look there, it has a familiar feeling to you. A familiar feeling to that of a Magna Gate, but it doesn't have a color. It's almost even impossible to see. It doesn't make sound. It's hard to perceive. It's just there. You know it. You don't know how, but you know.
What's up, friend?
He's gonna just kind of like point to the ground and be like, I'm pretty sure there's a magnet gate or some sort of hole there.
Spooky.
He's just gonna like wave his hand over it or his wing over it and just be like, you feel that?
I'll try to do the same.
Yep, you definitely feel your arm being, you know, being attempted to be pulled into something.
Spooky.
We should definitely go a different route.
Hey, Clouter,
Yeah, Clovis looks at you.
could you shoot a water gun where they're pointing?
Clovis is going to nod and just... Psoo. And as you see the little, you know, string of water go there, you notice that the moment it hits whatever that thing is, it vanishes.
Garchomp just nods, just as I suspect.
Spooky.
He
Should
nods.
we try the trap on the chains that way? It's like point there.
He will kind of just shrug and say, we can go either that way or we can go back and go to the right.
You could try the corners.
No.
Let's try the corner first. Let's try this up corner first.
I mean, that is safer than trying to use the items, so.
As you guys are making the decision-making thing, you can see that Greninja and Noctowl are close to one of the weird things, and they're currently trying to measure it.
I'd be careful if I were you.
And Noctowl is just going to look at you and say, do not worry. If there's anything that we are, it's being careful.
Right.
Right, there
What
he's.
do-
Alright. I guess we'll see what the tile decides. Okay.
Nice.
It decides, fuck you.
Yep, you just reach a dead end. Just like go places and everywhere there's just a void. You can even find the edges of the platform and you don't see anywhere where you could go. And going out there might be too dangerous.
Right. Well, we still have a few other options. So let's go try this direction.
Another dead end.
Right.
The opposite of dead end.
All the options.
Alright, whoever found this tile, be a d6.
All right. Two.
Alright. Roll me a d20, please.
Here we go.
20.
Okay, and roll me another d20.
5.
Right. So you have intimidation, right?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 7.
Rolls a net 20 on freaking enemy type or something. Terrifying.
Well then.
Oh. As you guys enter this room, or chamber, or whatever you want to call it, you see these two big boys. Their eyes light up as they awaken.
Oh boy.
Well then.
Hi there.
See them stretch their legs as they look around.
Sorry to disturb your naps.
They look around, confusedly at first, but then you get their full attention.
Hi there.
Ah, so it is time.
No, there's nothing to be time for.
No, it is time. We have been awakened by invaders.
No, we're guests. We're invited.
We highly doubted that he has invited anyone.
Toucannon, you wanna, clarify that?
Yes, I was told by Gallade that I've been invited by Mew.
You will be strong. You have survived Gallade. Gallade was strong.
Yes.
That means you are strong. Our battle will be glorious.
You want to just
Shouldn't
show
we
them
save
the
us-
proof of... Show them the
Shouldn't
proof.
we-
We have the mailer
Should-
from Mew.
Shouldn't we? Harriet, I'm trying to tell. Shouldn't we save our strength for Mew?
New?
Assuming that's why we're being tested to see how strong we are.
What are you talking about?
Mew's the one that made this area.
No. Actually false.
Okay, now I'm confused because who made it?
It was made by him.
Are you talking about Arceus?
Yes. The father.
Oh.
Him. Our father is here. Resting. The creator of all.
Oh,
So Mew just summoned this place.
Who is Mew?
One of his children.
Ah. One of the 1,000 arms.
Yes.
Well, you do not belong here. This is not a place for a Pokemon.
What about a human?
What is a human?
Things that came before the current era of Pokemon?
We do not know of your era. We have existed here ever since we were created.
Wow. Kind of takes the wind out of your sails on what you want to do there, huh?
No. We have our purpose.
Well, I meant for us.
Hmm. Right. So can we move along?
No. You are intruders. You need to be stopped.
But
He is resting. He needs to rest. You are disturbing.
Actually, we're here to stop the one who's just trying to disturb him.
Yeah, the one of the Thousand Arms is going through some emotional distress and wants to wake up, the father.
Truly. Do they not
Yes.
know not to disturb him?
I think they are not thinking correctly, and we're here to kind of stop him from going about doing all that.
Aggron?
yeah, it's
One of
Yes?
you do me a persuasion roll.
I got that.
You. Yeah, definitely you.
How do you... The way you are doing this, I would say that this is gonna go with... probably smart into contest into etiquette.
Yep.
Because you
I
are
can
not,
try to give you a.
because you are not
plus one on
deceiving,
that.
you are not doing anything stupid, you are just being honest.
Yeah,
you get
I
a
was just
plus
gonna
one
say,
from
like-
me.
I was just gonna say it's a similar thing with what happened with Garatina a while ago.
You don't know Giratina.
Am I still getting helping hands?
Yep, you will get helping from Kolovitzer and from Greninja.
All right.
Hey, Greninja also has helping hands.
Yep,
Yeah. So, essentially,
I didn't think
the
it could
first
stack.
it does.
first son is trying to be petty and is trying to destroy the world to get his attention.
He specifically said that if he can get his attention by causing a disturbance, then maybe he'll wake up.
Striker, you got so lucky, by the way. Because they actually rolled really badly.
Oh boy, good.
Because they have a potential of 12.
Oh boy. I mean, on that roll, I had a potential of 10.
Metagross looks at you, nods and says, you speak truthfully. But
I always try to do.
You are still breaking the laws he has created. You need to be
It's not
wary.
really-
This place is not hospitable. You were never meant to be. No one was meant to be, except for the ones chosen by him.
Seems fair.
We will let you pass, as long as you promise that you will not cause trouble. Do not worry, we will find you if you cause trouble. We will know. We'll punish you.
It's entirely fair.
Our duty is eternal.
Garchomp's just gonna nod.
Toucannon early nods.
In that case, we will stay here, activated. We will return to slumber in 149 cycles. As was foretold, as will be done again.
Have a good nap.
Yes, eventually. Yeah, they just like vibe into one area of the room and they just watch you from the shadows.
Oh god, when you move them, it's so creaky.
It's kind of the point now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Almost played one of these guys.
so yeah.
Right.
I think it's my turn.
Yep. Yeah.
Come on, grab. There.
Oh my god.
Wonderful.
You
You
cannot...
can put it up there.
Very good. guess. We're not really having any need to go back up that way.
It's joking about you guys finding all of the dead ends immediately. Alright.
So, I was kind of curious. What's the difference between this one and this one? Because this one's got like a little stair thing going on.
This
What
is just
the deal with
flavor.
that? Ah.
For someone,
guess we're just-
for someone who is even more into flavor than me.
Flavor fillet.
Flay me, daddy.
Ooh woo.
Out of context, here I come.
I mean, I bet you would come after getting flayed. Right, someone roll me a d6.
All right. 3.
3. Ooh, treasure. Redirection.
5. That's
That doesn't work.
1.
That is north. And how many tiles?
Oof. 5.
Right, it is 1. 5. Find me a tile. Right?
Told you we should have gone north.
It's okay. I actually planned for this very specific circumstance.
Oh, how so?
Alright. So as you guys enter here, you will see a vision. A hole will appear in reality itself, revealing you a room. You cannot go through the hole. It is there for just a blink, maybe 2 blinks, and then it's gone. A pristine chess memo, by the way.
Yeah, Garchomp's gonna take out our favorite trap here and give it a little stippy step.
Alright. So, Garchomp,
Yes.
step on the trap. And it doesn't activate.
Of course.
It doesn't even deactivate, by the way. It literally just doesn't do anything.
It doesn't react.
Yep.
His presence must be everywhere here then.
Or he's already here.
Or he's already here. He kind of just frowns disappointedly, but he puts it back in his bag.
Yeah, you see Doctor just like scribbling something into a journal. He then looks at you and says, I mean, it does kind of make sense when you think about it. You know, if Arceus is here, I can imagine a more powerful being that would block the powers of orbs.
He just nods. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess that the change trap probably won't work either then.
Probably not.
Or the color change, so.
Well, now the question is, did we want to go all the way back to where we were before? Or did we want to see if we can just get there another way?
He's just gonna shrug and say, I mean, right now we don't have any other headings, so we might as well head for it.
We can
Right.
also just kind of explore the roundabout way, and maybe we'll discover more things too.
Yep, you could go around.
Yeah. That was kind
I'd
of the
rather go
idea.
backwards.
Well, I'm fine either way, so how about we flip a coin for it then, since it's 50-50.
Anyone has a coin?
Right here.
Alright.
And then we flip the coin, and it comes up on its side like it did in DJ's game.
I will shit myself if that happens, actually.
If that happens, you
calling
give us
heads.
an extra chest.
You know what? So I will roll it. You call it.
Heads.
Tails.
It's tails.
Tails.
We're exploring around.
All right.
Oh, so I'll find a tile.
Oh, it is your
My
tile.
turn to pull.
That actually works.
So as I get over here, and you look around, you notice that, there's more of that weird, like, void thing at the very bottom of these platforms. You're definitely getting a feeling that you really do not want to fall here. This is, we are talking
Yeah.
lost forever, not ouchies, my butt hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a little both.
It could actually be both, who knows?
Yeah. Well, like I said, we've got 2 flying Pokemon, so we can play that safe.
I mean, you do technically have 3 flying Pokemon.
Yeah.
Do you want to play it safe?
Safely. Yeah, we'll play it safe.
Or 5. Okay. So basically, it will take you guys 3 moves to get there. Is that okay?
Yeah.
How many Pokemon can I carry with Fly anyway?
1.
I mean, I definitely don't mind jumping for myself, at least to speed it up slightly.
You do remember you are a Garchomp,
Yeah,
right?
that too.
That's why you said technically 3.
Yep. Technically 4
Yeah, fair
because one flies.
Hmm.
But yeah, so in 3 moves, would you like to do it in 3 moves?
Yeah, sure.
Everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. 3 moves. Make it over here. That means we're on move 10. Bless you.
Yep.
There's one tight.
Yo, Aries. You do something.
Okay.
Could you move? Could you find? Could you stop sneezing?
I'm sorry.
It is truly, truly not nice of you to sneeze. Anyway, could you please find me a tile?
Yes. Okay.
Let go. Alright. So, as you guys kind of just like float over, in your minds, you are now aware that something has changed in the dungeon. And every single one of you has a weirdly oppressed feeling.
Well, that's not good.
I'm feeling oppressed.
I don't like it.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
Yes.
Alright, what do?
I believe it is Aggron's draw.
Time to draw.
Draw. Gun. Okay. Oh. Alright, someone roll me a d6.
I got it.
Would be Talt.
5.
Woo! This should be exciting.
5. Please reroll.
Oh.
1.
Alright,
No.
inside survival alert, detect traps.
Aw. I was hoping for a guild challenge.
Wait, he rolled 5, not 4. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was 5.
Guild challenge is
Sorry.
4.
Yeah, I got them mixed up.
Wow, good thing I did that because it's literally the same.
Right?
It is literally the same. What's going on? Alright. Again, over here. See that weird Magna Gate thing.
That's not normal.
Yeah. Incredibly not normal.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna try pulling a tile, seeing if we can make our way around that. That thing's gonna have the chain in between it. I could put it that way, but then we have to get past the gate. Or I could put it the other way and we have to get past the chains.
I mean, I wouldn't mind attempting.
Because we couldn't get past the chains outside before.
I also didn't try eating the chains before.
My god. That's a sentence. By the way, you can also put it here.
Yeah, we could put it there to try and like re-roll the thing. What do you guys think? Do you want to try eating the chains, or do you want to try working your way past a black hole trap thing? Because I have an idea that might help against the black hole trap.
I mean, or we could put it on a tile below and take our chances with the next tile.
Yeah, or we could just do that.
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's just do that. My idea was, if Cosmo tried opening a Magna Gate in here, on top of the Magna Gate
Could
trap,
you move the hands?
it might. There he is.
Blue.
There he
sorry.
is.
I didn't realize it was my hand. I'm sorry.
Do you know what? I kinda want to try to chew on the chains to see if I can bite through them.
Alright, Aggron?
Yeah.
Roll me for strength. Straight up.
Or strength. I've got that.
You will get 2 sets of helping hand.
Ah, fantastic.
You chew on it, it doesn't give.
What's it taste like?
It tastes like honey.
But it doesn't
Okay.
hurt me when I chew on it either.
No, it doesn't hurt you. It's weirdly calming.
I might want to try it again later, because that's not bad.
I'm gonna give it the old rock smash.
Can I aid him with my own rock smash?
No.
Tastes like honey. Is it possible for items or barriers like this to have an affinity with a typing?
Maybe.
Is there any way to tell what affinity it might have if it has it?
No, not really. That's a weird thing.
Well, I'm gonna see what if their thing does anything. If not, I have an idea.
Alright, Aries,
Yes.
you do a wonderful attack. Attack is so good, so wonderful, so perfect. And then it just bounces off. It almost seems like it hardens more the harder you hit it.
Not that? That's actually gonna like give him an idea, and he's gonna try like just gently pushing on it.
When you gently push against it, nothing happens. It hardens just a little.
Just
Okay.
enough to resist.
What if I try to move it out of the way?
You will not be able to, as they are too tight.
Hmm.
Well, let's just keep moving upwards.
Don't worry, guys, there is a solution to this.
Do the chains move up and down if you pull them up or down?
They do. How long would you spend?
Is there any chain to the chains as we move them up and down?
No. It seems to just go forever.
Most like they're on a pulley with each other. I probably wouldn't do very long.
Weirdly enough, Aggron, they are very nice to the touch. Like, they are like actually calming you down and, you know, giving you warmth in this cold dungeon.
I'm just gonna look at the chain and say, "May I please pass?"
Roll me etiquette.
All right.
You say I or we?
I probably said I just because I want to see if it will let me get through. Ugh.
Oof.
Was
Nothing
a
happens.
lot of ones and twos.
Nothing happens.
Huh. I can see if it'll let us as a group go, and I'm gonna clear my throat again. I'll try again, saying, "May we please pass?" That's better.
The chains move away.
I'm gonna give a little bit of a bow and say, "Thank you very much."
Alright. Progress.
Did we actually want to go in the other direction?
I mean, probably, but now we know how to pass them.
Alright.
Behind you, the chains veil themselves into a wall again.
Well, unless you want to roll to try and get through him again, roll the tile Aries.
Alrighty.
See what additional options we have.
Right, some of Romeo for one.
Ah, 4.
Alright. So, one of you roll me a d10.
Ready? 9.
Alright. You stick with 9?
Yeah. We don't know like what's good and what's bad at this point, so.
So, you guys, you know, enter here, and suddenly, there is an eye. A weird green eye with a very complicated iris. It looks at you, Garchomp,
Oh.
and the eye nods as if you talk to it, as if you like said something to it. And then, the eye turns into a void, and 2 individuals are dropped through it.
What?
Woman?
Who did it drop off?
It's gonna be hilarious, actually.
It's your parents.
Oh no. I hope not.
Be a moment. These two.
Oh.
Oh.
So you can see Salaza literally holding a brush as she was in the process of brushing Umbreon. They're just kind of looking at you.
Weird.
He's gonna just kind of face swing, just like, what the hell is wrong with these weird mystery dungeons?
Salaza looks at all of you and just says, "Why am I here? Where are we?"
We don't know.
I suspect it's the mystery dungeon for Arceus.
Yeah, we kind of just got informed that this is the resting place of Arceus by some Metagross.
Alright, can I go back?
Oh.
He's gonna shrug. We didn't exactly call you here. Some giant eye looked at me, made it look like it was like we had a conversation, and then just brought you here for no reason.
I see.
You wouldn't happen to have brought our order chest with you.
Oh, yes, I have it right here. No, obviously no, I don't have it here. I didn't expect you to actually, like, call me here or something.
I also suspect that she's probably not going to give us that order.
Oh, the order is still on the table.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't want you joining us right now.
I mean, alright, that's nice, but, like, how... Well, I have no idea where I am.
Yeah, she's
would
kind of
tell-
here.
Yeah,
I would
but
tell
the problem
you-
is she's here, which means I'm gonna get... Since me and Cloudster and the others are gonna start being affected by her pheromones.
I would tell you to just escape or about, but that's kind of not possible.
I mean, to be honest, I don't even have that on me.
He's just gonna shrug and say, I do, but it's not like it helps. He's gonna look down at Cosmo and say, do you think you could try opening a Magnagate for them back to her place?
His mom is going to nod, and in your head, she's going to inform that she's going to try.
Okay.
You can see her focus really, really hard. And then, nothing. She just looks at you.
He's just gonna give her a rub on the head and say, it's okay, it was a long shot anyway.
She looks down sadly.
It's not your fault. There's a lot of weirdness going on around here.
Right. I look to, Knocked Out. You don't have anything that can help us not be affected by Salazzle's pheromones?
He looks at you and says, well, I mean... No. But, there is a really simple solution to this problem.
Oh?
Just hold your beak.
Or they can just go one way and we go the other.
So Salazzle looks at you and says, I'm not going anywhere without you.
5 seconds ago, you were willing to kill me because of Aggron's transgressions.
First, I was not willing to kill you, I was just trying to capture you.
He's just gonna shrug and say, same thing.
I would say that there's a pretty big difference between killing someone and capturing them for blackmail.
Yeah,
Right,
but
well-
the point is, if he wasn't to respond to your blackmail, you would ultimately go for the kill.
No.
If you could.
Oh, obviously I wouldn't. Why would I kill you?
All right. I'm gonna keep going forward because I'm not gonna let you stall here and have your pheromones do their thing. Toucannon goes forward.
This
Just stay one room behind us or something.
I just quiet. If Salazar even looks at me, I just kind of wave.
waves.
I'm just gonna shake his head and start walking as well.
All right. I think it's my turn to pull.
Yep.
No, I
No,
pulled
no,
that.
you pulled that. Didn't
You.
No, you pulled
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
I pulled
I-
this.
Yeah, I pulled
There
the
is-
most recent tile.
So it's
Yeah, so it would be you, Mono. Because after me
Alright.
goes you, and then Talt.
I think you might have stole Talt's turn before.
It's fine. Yeah, let's do that.
Well,
How many turns is it going to be to fly up this if this is a cliff?
so this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can see. So, fun fact: this is actually something you can walk on.
Oh,
Yep. If you step on it, you suddenly can walk on it, and the previous areas now count as walls.
huh.
Yep. You can just walk on it.
Nifty.
Yep. Okay, we walk up because we're going up.
People
Neat.
who are flying and will not walk, you're gonna have to roll me an athletics check, by the way.
So the ones who are walking?
No, the ones who are walking are okay. The ones who are flying are the ones who are gonna have to roll me athletics. If they are not gonna be walking, that is.
If I can see I can walk, I'll just walk.
Okay.
Oh, it was going to be a whole gravity thing, messing with the equilibrium.
What now?
Guess
We
I'll
keep
hold
going
it.
forward.
Alright. Someone roll me a d6.
Oh, yay.
Alright, roll me a d20, please.
Seven.
Okay. And another d20.
Two.
Right. Oh, there's gonna be only one thing. Oh, this is gonna be kinda interesting. Alright, so as you guys get over here, right? You will feel kinda like a pressure, right? As as some kind of powerful Pokemon just got into your vicinity.
Alright.
Who also does a model where he doesn't fly.
I'm in danger.
See
Oh.
that there is Zatu.
Uh,
Is it the
Is Zatu-
Zatu?
Is there any chance Zatu's on the other side of the chains?
Zatu is actually here with you.
Okay.
Yep. Zatu just, cracks his neck a little bit, spreads his wings, and looks at you.
Hello.
Hello.
He nods.
What's up?
He looks up and says, "Darkness."
Yeah, that's true.
So it is exactly as was foretold.
Yes.
Well, in that case, I'm here to test you.
Does everyone feel the need to test us?
Yes, you are in the domain of the greatest of gods.
Wait,
We're just
you can see the future. Can Zatu see the future? Because that's the thing I was told they could do.
Zatu looks at you and says, "I see many things."
So, couldn't you see we've already passed your test?
I've seen you failing and passing the test.
I'm guessing the future when it isn't set is a line of possible options branching off.
Think of it as a
yes,
river.
but yeah, couldn't you see that us passing being a much greater possibility?
You do not know that. Also, there is no point in a greater or lower possibility. It's all just river strands.
All right, fine. Just give us a moment while our colleagues catch up. Is Salazzle actually coming along?
Yes. She just moves every 2 tiles because you didn't add her as NPC.
Yeah. They should be here shortly.
Are you actually waiting?
Unless we can talk them down.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
Have you
so-
tried?
I tried my little bit. You guys wanted to say something?
I mean, I don't mind going against Zatu if I have to.
Aries?
Garchomp's just gonna kind of shrug and say, I don't particularly want to fight you.
I mean, we didn't really come here with the desire for violence in the first place. We went to find Mew to try and help him out because he came here early. I guess it never really was our intention to go about all this. If we don't have any other choice, I guess we don't have any choice, but I'd rather not.
Garchomp nods.
Yeah. Oh, I do have a question though.
Cool.
To Zatu.
See, Mono, you have to actually tell me.
I do have a question if you'd be willing to answer.
Oh? You ask?
Those weird invisible magnegate things. How did you get how do you get past them?
But you've already figured it out.
We asked them to stop.
No.
Just like the chains.
No.
No?
That is how you sew the chains. You've already figured that one as well. But you've also figured out what those are sewed like.
Have we?
Zatu nods.
Feel like
I don't know what it is.
Then in that case, maybe you have not figured it out. But you will figure it out. Or maybe you won't. Who knows?
Right. So can we just proceed then?
I do need to test you.
Well, what's your test involve?
My test is very simple. It's not the one of brawn, as I'm very certain even your Clouditzer there would probably defeat. I'm not a warrior. But I will test you in a different way. He looks at
Okay.
you and just says, Garchomp,
He looks a little confused.
what is the
Oh,
one thing that you are not willing to lose?
I'm not really the brains one.
That's why I'm asking you. A
He
group is
looks over at.
a group is
Go
only
ahead.
as powerful as its weakest link.
He looks over at Aggron.
I just raised an eyebrow. Stonebrow? Ironbrow. It's an ironbrow. What? I wasn't the one who asked the question. If you would have asked me, I'd answer it.
I mean, even I have an answer for that one. But it's not my question.
Well, obviously I have an answer, but
Then just give them the
it
answer.
feels too simple.
Not everything needs to be complicated.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of I'm kind of simple.
That's not what I meant. I just meant it feels like he means something more than the obvious answer.
I don't know.
Just give the answer.
Yeah.
Give the answer you feel is right to you.
He's just gonna sigh, shake his head, and say, well, my family and friends.
He looks, he nods. A weird light shows up in his eyes. You hear something change in the dungeon. And he nods and says, as you wish.
He looks confused.
You may proceed.
Intense Garchomp confusion noises.
Yep, he just he just stands up and looks at you.
What did you just do?
I have done nothing. It was all you.
All right. Well,
What just happened?
He actually visibly tilts his head and says, I have no idea. You have better idea than me.
I think he's just gonna do his thing and be vague. Aggron, did you want to ask the chains if we could move past?
Oh, yeah, sure. Go up to the chase and say, may we please pass through?
Yeah, they unveil.
Thank you.
I thanked them as I moved through. Thank you.
As all of you move past, they close behind you.
As they close, I'm gonna wave at Zatu and say, bye.
He is going to wave back.
Good luck on
All right.
whatever journey you have next.
He looks at
You're
you. He actually looks at you and just says, I have seen all the journeys. I have been on every journey, and yet I have only been here.
I'm not even gonna ask. Goodbye.
Bye. We will meet again.
All right. Yoko Aries, give us a good title. Yay. Upward progress.
Drawn a tile.
All right. All right, Arius, would you please roll me a tile?
Roll you a tile.
Sorry, I'm saying roll me so much that I'm just doing like the silly things. Right, let go.
Ah,
You feel something.
taking away the multiple entrances.
You feel something change in the dungeon. And again, a weird feeling of pressure.
Under pressure.
Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum.
Pushing down on me. Pushing down on me.
Probably shouldn't do too much.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Alright.
all I'm doing.
My turn to draw.
Yippers.
Yippee skippy.
That actually fits that way as well as the rivers. Because that tunnel does lead to the central connection.
Yes.
So you could go either way.
You should go this way.
Yeah. We can go through the tunnel.
Yee.
By the way, not that I want to go back, but we never told Salazzle how to get past the chains.
Yup.
Well, the
She-
chief can
she's a
just be
sm-
frustrated.
She's a smart cookie. She can figure it out.
Wow.
Hey,
Or she
Cosmo,
could.
Cosmo looks at you.
you want to just let her know how she can get past the chains?
Cosmo looks great or not.
Because I don't know how many people would have thought to just ask the chains.
Well, Zatu's there. I'd imagine Zatu might give her a cryptic hint.
Cryptic hint.
Look, Salazzle's a smart lady, but she's also sometimes too smart for her own good, which makes her kind of dumb, so...
Oh, roll me a event.
All right, rolling. Three.
Okay, 3. Roll me direction.
One.
That is north. How many tiles?
1.
6.
It cannot be 6.
Roll again.
6 again.
Mono, please.
6 again.
Mono.
4 6s in a row. 2.
Alright, find me a tile.
How did I get 4 6s in a row?
Sounds like you should have been rolling for stats.
Yeah. And yeah, the same thing from before. Just see like a little hole, and yeah, you see that there is a treasure right there. So guys, I will be right back. I need to go on the toilet. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
The game's like, you guys should have gone north. I'm gonna put everything north.
Well, you know, if we would have gone north to start, everything would have ended up being south. You know it, and I know it.
I have an idea for the Magnegate traps. I'm thinking like, if we fill them up with like something, then they might go away. So if we like blast them with enough like projectile-based attacks, they get full up and just disappear. I'm a little bit excited to see what treasures there are in this. But I imagine it's probably the pinnacle of dungeons. Imagine we only find Arceus tears in here. It's like, this is starting to tell a sad story.
Oh, sad story.
I do still want to find one more Arceus tier. I'm not going to go through my notes right now, but there was that one Pokemon that's promised their friends to not evolve because their other friend couldn't evolve. And we're like, hey, if we find an Arceus tier, we're gonna give it to this kind Pokemon.
And yet you don't even remember who it was.
I remember it's one of the claws, the SNEAEL.
Sneasel.
Sneasel. Yeah. I remember.
But do you remember her name?
It's in the notes. I can go look it up if you really want me to go find it.
Right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Just me
Roleplay.
teasing Mono.
Why are you teasing him?
Because he didn't remember the Sneasel's name that we were getting an Arceus tier for. If we get one.
I remember the Pokemon in general. Okay, give me some credit for that. No, I don't have the team name. I just have the fact that it's Sneasel.
Alright, so. What do?
I guess we're yumping, unless we can just walk up.
You can just walk up.
Oh, okay, then we're just walking up.
But where do you want to walk?
We want to try going up and go to this treasure first, then that one.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good point. Then yeah, I guess we'd go up this way.
Okay.
It's my draw.
Indeed.
Nice.
Which is a dud. So it's gonna go right there.
Okay. Oh. A bit more logically. Oh. Bonk. Bonk. Alright. What now? Again, dead end. We have two dead ends over here, actually.
Yes, we're going
Yeah.
to the left and hoping for the best.
Yep. Oof.
Technically it works.
Yeah, we can just have. It'll just take some extra turns to fly over, I guess.
Well, we haven't been told what the big ones are yet.
Well, so this isn't a big danger. This is just the cliff. The big danger is like the one that has like all corners and then everything else in the center is grayed out.
Alright.
That's the large
right.
danger.
So you guys go over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
First things first, someone roll me a event.
Okay. But another 3.
Okay, roll me direction.
1.
That is north. How many tiles?
One.
1.
Double treasure chest.
Okay.
Double loot.
All right then.
That is a high value room.
For real.
Alright, so, you guys get over here, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you look down, you can see the same room as this. And you see entirely different group of Pokemon looking up at you.
I wave at them.
One of them waves awkwardly back. And when you look up, you see that there's another room, the very same like the one that you are in. And there's an entirely different group of Pokemon currently looking at you.
Enthusiastically wave at them.
you will get some waves back.
Oh,
Wow.
This is
so
tricky.
we're at the center of the multiverse here.
I mean, again, mystery dungeon to Arceus. Are you really surprised?
No, I didn't say I was surprised. I'm just stating a fact.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fly too high or too low in this room.
All right. Well, do you want to start off with me then?
Sure.
Yeah.
Going to take you guys 3 moves in order to make it over.
Yep.
Before at that point, Salazzle's a little bit closer.
Oh, it's not like you guys actually know where she is.
It's true.
Out of character, you know.
Yeah, out of character.
She's just stuck talking with Zatu.
Maybe. More like she's stuck
Maybe.
because she cannot actually get over this.
She doesn't know how to be nice.
Wait. She's a businesswoman. How is she not decent at that?
Have you met Salazzle?
Yeah, I have met Salah, so she didn't think she's like good at acting to at least some degree. She gave up and just went a different direction.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
Enter the treasure room.
Alright, you guys get to the treasure room. There's 2 pristine chests.
Let's go and open them before one of them turns out to be a mimic.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to open them.
I'm just trying to do something here.
Trying to figure out just what nonsense we're getting ourselves into.
Right. Question.
Okay.
Are you opening them right here, right now?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
In that case. In that case, please roll me a d20.
Alrighty. That 20.
Oh, okay. And roll me a d10.
9.
Okay. All right.
The suspense.
All right. Go. This is what you find in one of the chests.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Fracture's blade also once slayed Wyveltal.
Yep.
So couldn't that also technically be counted as an origin blade?
Well, no, it is made out of origin metal.
Huh.
There's like a real red blade to it.
Is there any chance Aggron might be able to sharpen this with his mouth?
Probably not right now.
I was going to ask, could I just like use my plating as a whetstone to slowly start sharpening it?
If you get to heat it up, yeah.
That might be interesting. I could hold on to that for right now.
Sure.
Is there anyone I know in the group that uses weapons is Fracture?
I've used weapons before.
And we've also got a Zorark who has no idea how to use their abilities.
Yeah.
That is a perfect thing, yeah.
Alright, and roll me another d20 for the other one.
Could they
okay.
could they use the blade while it's dull as like a blunt weapon?
It would basically be on par with like a spear right now.
That's another 20.
Oh. Okay, roll me another... C.
10.
That was almost 9 again.
That gets
Right.
2. Oh,
Like, who knew the
okay.
Oh.
It's mine to open the next... Or no, he's still doing the chest. Never mind.
Alright. This is kind of crazy, but here we fucking go.
Oh no.
Here you go.
Do we want to give that to a friendo?
Not sure what good it would do with them right now, or any of us really.
I
Could
mean,
could like Aggron like roll a logic roll to know what we could do with that right now?
Honestly, not really, because this is something that only Xerneas could probably tell you what to do with it.
if it's a
Fair
strip
enough.
of life aura, she could try to hold on to it, or maybe even consume it to see if that, gives her something.
Yeah, like if you want to
Yeah, I
know,
was gonna say,
if you want to know what it
feels
looks
like
like, it is literally a seed.
Yeah, sure, give it to her, see what happens.
Do you want her to eat it?
Yeah,
Yes.
what's the worst that could happen?
Now, yeah, say go ahead and try see if you could use it, like hold it and think about using it.
She's going to take it and just look at it. Then she's going to look at you.
Yeah?
I don't really feel anything.
Try
eating it.
Going to shrug and eat it. Nom nom.
Let's see if that being inside of her does anything.
You guys have any idea what she just ate?
Nope.
Nope.
We are a bunch of idiots.
Okay.
So basically, we just gotta like, all right. She doesn't dissolve this in her stomach. It's like, please use this diaper for the time being, just in case.
All right. And that's the other treasure gone. Very worthwhile room.
Yeah. You're gonna have to tell us about that speck of life after the game. What we've just done.
I think it's mine to pull the next one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
That way. I just realized I probably could have put it up one so we go to this corner event, but oh well.
All right. Make your way over here. So, as you guys make your way over here, you will see something that none of you have ever seen.
Nifty.
Ahem. See a statue of Arceus in the middle of this room.
No, is there actual floor going up to it, or is it just like floating in the middle of the room?
It is just there on the floor.
I go up and touch it.
I was gonna ask if anyone here can tell if it radiates power or aura.
Yes. So if this entire thing around here is basically empty and dark, this thing radiates both light and aura.
It radiates so
Anything-
much aura that even it's physically visible to the naked eye.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's not actually lit, but it's the aura that's making it feel like it has like a, well, light around it almost.
Well, look at Zorak and say, do you feel anything around with that?
Zork looks at it and just says, it's like the sun.
Do you want to go check it out?
I'm gonna walk up to it.
Oh, I was gonna take her over
Really?
since she was on my back.
Oh, you can take her there.
Yeah, I'll take her.
It's
So
good.
is it like warm to the touch, or?
It is incredibly warm to the touch.
It's like, ooh, that's kind of warm, guys.
No.
Yeah.
You should give her that golden apple and have her offer it to the statue.
I pull up the golden apple, but I was really hoping to give this to Cosmo.
He's just gonna shrug and say, I can buy you another one. They're not that crazy. I mean, they're expensive, but they're
Maybe
still...
have Zorark offer it?
That's what I
he
was
just said.
getting
Oh,
at.
yeah. Sorry.
Okay then. As long as you can buy another one, so we can give it to Cosmo. I go and
Yeah,
hand it
just
over
about-
to.
Just about every Kecleon has about a few thousand of these, because for a long time they were traded, and they don't really decay.
I give Zorark the golden apple. I'm like, all right, try giving this to the statue.
Alright. She's agreed to give it to the statue.
Anything
Um,
happen?
Could someone go to an online dice roll and do me a D1000?
Plus 1,000. Generate. 764.
Could you type the number?
Oh, yeah.
G? Are you sure?
That's what came up.
Is this a bloody randomizer Pokemon thing?
Me? Me?
What is it, Finn?
Alright, Generation this Pokemon? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this, but let's fucking go. Wait, what? Whisper? Incorrectly. Gen 8? No, it's not. It's Gen 7. It lied to me. So, you know your Zoroark?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She's no longer a Zoroark. She's now
What?
a Comfy.
That can't be good.
Garchomp actually looks surprised.
Uh,
Don't freak out.
Comfy is just looking at you guys.
are you still the same Zoroark that's been traveling with us, or are you a completely different Pokemon?
Comfy shrugs and says, I have no idea.
Do you remember who we are?
Yes.
Okay, well that answers that then. Huh. Hey Cosmo, does she have aura still, or does she still lack aura?
Cosmo is going to look at you, and in your head, you're gonna hear her say that she has aura now.
That's interesting.
Does she have moves now?
Comfy shrugs.
Oh,
On the bright side, you're now no longer a threat to others, I guess.
Yes.
Kind of unfortunate that had to be the way that happened to you.
I miss hands.
I don't know how to reverse this.
I miss legs.
Yep.
Garchomp's
Don't
gonna
know if we
nod and say,
can reverse
well,
this.
so there are orbs that can give her another shot at a different Pokemon, but otherwise, I've never heard of an actual reversal.
Guys. So two things about this makes it a little bit better. So way back during the Yveltal thing, this was one of the Pokemon that makes you immune to Yveltal stone stuff. With the Flower Triage ability, a Flower Veil. But also her size. She is the second smallest Pokemon on par with Cosmom. 0.1
Also,
meters.
she's actually tiny.
She is stupidly tiny. She is a wristband for humans.
Huh.
Just want to move that a bit down so I can read it. All right. Zorak, just remain calm.
Garchomp's gonna look at her and say, I don't know if it'll do it again with a normal apple, but do you want to try offering her a normal apple?
She looks at you and says, I mean, it cannot be much worse than this.
He nods.
Okay, she's going to offer. Alright, Garchomp?
Uh-huh.
Roll me another D1000.
Oh, boy.
571.
Yeah, literally,
571.
you guys are literally playing God right now.
By the way, Coffee wouldn't have been a bad choice to stay as, honestly.
571.
He wants hands.
Coffee has hands.
Really?
Tiny hands, but they're still hands.
Garchomp, what do you get?
I'm putting it back into Google. I closed it. Okay, there we go. 716.
What's your US 700?
I don't know. Just what Google decided.
What the fuck?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
That's gonna be interesting.
yeah, let's leave it like that.
She won't have hands, but
What is it? How do you guys recognize
let-
these just by the number?
I'm
Because this
looking
is
him
an
up.
important one.
Yeah, he'll
I'm
pull
also,
them up.
I'm also
don't worry.
looking him up right now.
I guess that's fair.
Okay, so, Garchomp,
Uh-huh.
I need to make room.
Oh god, what did she just become?
So she's not
Yes.
comfy. I guess she's gonna be mega comfy with this.
Yeah.
Give me a moment.
He was once feared as a Pokemon of death.
Is what?
I shit you not.
Excuse me?
I shit you not.
Excusez-moi.
What
said-
the fuck?
716 is Xerneas.
What the fuck? We actually rolled Xerneas? Oh my god.
Well,
She
you don't
looks,
have hands yet, but
she looks around and says, oh.
Right. You shouldn't do that again. Also, you're currently the Pokemon that's known as the Pokemon of Life.
She blinks. I have a feeling that this is wrong.
yeah, kinda.
I
Just
have a
little
feeling.
bit.
I have a feeling this is going to cause trouble.
Do you want to try it again?
She nods.
I'll offer you an
I
apple.
I wouldn't recommend it, but okay.
She looks at you and says, this is a lot of responsibility that I am not ready to accept.
That's fair.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
Let's hope you get your original form. 571.
what's on 571?
Her original form.
You know,
Oh,
I
that's
why I'm
cannot wait to
pointing.
tell some.
Wait, you mean that's the Zoroark?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's why I was chanting it.
Well, let's see what we get.
I mean, how many apples do we have?
Number generator to 1000. Generate 183.
It's Johto.
183. Yeah, that's Johto. 183. Oh, that's adorable. Maybe.
Ahem.
Yes, Finn is adorable.
Huh?
Kevin's saying you're adorable.
No,
and
I'm
I'm,
no,
and
I'm
I'm,
not.
and I'm agreeing.
Literally, I'm not though. Also, this is what she turns
There's
into
hands.
now, guys.
Still. Oh, actually, I guess she kind of does have hands now.
I mean,
Or
that's
nubs.
Looks around.
And
I'm ready-
Azuriel has hand.
I'm very small.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
I don't know. You're all so big now.
Well, you know, it'd be easier to do this than I pick her up and put her on my horn, between my horns.
My gosh. Everything is so much bigger.
Right, you've gone from the Pokemon equivalent of life to the water mass Pokemon. How do you feel?
I feel like I just went through many transitions.
Are you okay with this form?
I don't know. I would have preferred my old one.
I mean, yes, but I mean, unless you want to be, you know, keep going until you get your original form.
I mean, how many more apples do we have?
I had the one, but I have other food.
I do have 2 plain foods. No, I have 3 plain foods on. No, I have 2 plain foods on me.
I've got 7 mineral foods.
We could give it another shot or 2.
Yeah, I'll pull out a mineral food and say you could give it a try if you want.
Suddenly, it gives her a rock typing.
So, what are you giving?
I'm offering I have a rock-based meal bag with 7 mineral meals.
Okay. Someone do me a D1000.
Oh boy. Here we go.
She got Xerneas.
1,000. Oh, and actually a very neat number. 150.
150?
Another
Yes.
Johto. No, that's
Uh,
oh.
Yep.
Oh. Well, she'll have hands.
Oh.
She'll have hands.
Okay.
What the fuck?
You know what 150 is?
Hey,
I
Finn,
just
remember
looked
how
it
we
up.
kept joking about you?
All know what 150 is.
Yeah.
Guys.
I don't really play Pokemon that much, so I actually don't know.
It's
Oh, he
the
doesn't know.
strongest Gen 1 Pokemon. Arguably still one of the strongest Pokemon in all of Pokemon.
Wait, so she went from being an artificial Pokemon to being another artificial Pokemon.
That's fucked.
Alright. Hey guys.
Oh boy.
Huh.
Alright.
I never thought I'd get a chance to see a Mewtwo in actuality.
She looks at her hands.
They have fingers.
You have fingers now.
Again.
She looks at you and says, weirdly enough, I still feel empty.
Go look over at Cosmos. She doesn't have. Does she still have aura, or is it gone again?
Cosmo actually looks at you, and in your head, you will hear,
Can't beat her.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, could you
Oh wait,
feel the
are we
spark of
affected by
life
pressure?
before?
you are actually under effects of pressure.
Oh, great. Do you still feel that spark of life that we gave you earlier, or life aura?
She's going to know it.
Huh. Crazy.
Right. My Veltal, I think you should stop here.
Cool.
This is getting.
What do you mean you what?
Sorry, that was my info.
Zorak.
Zorak, I think you should stop here. Also, I want to try something. Focus on me and see if you can read my mind.
She tilts her head and says, I've never done anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, your new body's gonna be strange.
Yeah. Let's move away from the statue.
Yeah, I think that we're good here. If we do any more tinkering, it might just get worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of character, this is gonna be such an interesting reaction with you.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Finn, two important questions. One, there's only one Mewtwo in this world, right?
Yup.
Well, now to match the two Mews, there's two Mewtwo's in this world.
And one is female.
Yeah, and
Oh,
pink
the
or is she blue?
implications.
So what is it, Bono?
is she pink or is she blue?
She is pink.
So
We've
she
never
just
met.
looks like Mew, or the Mewtwo.
Oh, we're organizing her to meet freaking Garatina. Garatina knows about Mewtwo because Giovanni and all that stuff. It's gonna be quite interesting. So Finn, I know you said like it's not actually Mewtwo that a lot of this is planned out, but I don't think you could say this particular bit has been planned out.
Well, you see, it was actually completely planned out. I'm actually, you see, you know how Aris is rolling that? You see, I'm actually telling him what to say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mewtwo with the spark of life aura in their belly, and the original sword in their hand.
Oh, yes. Oh no, you got the fucking blade that's slain by Virtual.
Yeah. Alright, let's we're probably just gonna be telling us stuff that we know about Mewtwo as we're moving along. Like, yeah, we know Mewtwo's an artificial Pokemon, similar to what you were before, that they were created with the DNA of Mew. That they're probably the strongest psychic Pokemon in existence. On par, if not stronger than Mew.
Isn't Arceus technically psychic as well?
Arceus is
Technically
anything.
everything, but that's a bit
Fair.
much.
So in his default form, he's normal, but he could be anything.
Fair
In the actual lore, if you go off of it, he can like transition between all of them at will on his own. It's just the game mechanics don't really allow for that.
So yeah,
Fair
what now, guys?
We pulled the next tile.
Okay.
Whose go was it?
That was mine.
think. Yeah, okay, so mine.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
All right. Rumi Tournament.
All
What
right.
did you say?
6.
Ooh. Okay, roll me direction.
1.
Seriously?
It's always north.
Apparently.
Okay, it can only be 1 or 2.
That's 5. That's 4.
Flip a
That's
coin.
3. That's 1.
Okay, fine tile.
That will work. Flip it the other way. Have the chain one towards us because we have another alternate route to get onto it.
Yeah.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Huh?
Well, for the chain, we would have to. If we went up
Yeah,
here,
so we can just go around this way.
Limit an option.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know this,
Or-
but Salazar's having trouble with the chain, so.
A little bit.
We could go like that.
He's like, "Hey, bird, how did they get through?"
No, put it the other way because then it opens up 3 ways up here.
It opens up 3 ways right here.
Yeah, but like, I'd say if you have it this way, then it opens up these 2 up here, plus this one's still open because of this connection.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that one. Yeah.
Waiting for you guys to actually decide.
Yeah.
Either?
I say
Glorious
it fits
leader.
just fine like this.
Okay. Alright. So, as you guys make it over here, you will suddenly see something that kinda starts looking like a Pokemon in the darkness.
Hmm.
I would hope it would look like a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's kinda, it's not entirely there. And eventually, noticing you, it will speak. Please, save him.
I think that's the point.
He's going to be making a mistake.
Yeah, we're kind of looking for him and
Please do it for
gonna
me.
help him. Is the voice familiar?
Yes, it is. It is a very obviously the voice of the female Mew.
I mean, I'm willing to do it for you. I think he's doing it out of a sense of obligation as I gesture towards Toucannon. So I think I'm more doing it for
Toucannon-
him.
Toucannon just glares into the darkness.
You know, holding a grudge only hurts you.
The shadow just nods and reveals you the location of Mew, which is just around the corner.
Let's go get the treasure chest first.
Yeah, I agree. It could be something that proves useful.
Also, my friends,
Mm-hmm.
someone find me a tile.
Oh,
Oh
no.
boy. Oh no.
Not a tile.
Okay.
Oh,
Oops.
I
Something
don't
has
like
changed.
that we're getting these on each corner.
Something has changed in the dungeon.
Don't like this.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
We're
The
gonna
last
hit up the
chest.
chest real quick.
Alright, you get to the chest. What do you want to do?
Someone else open this one.
Sure. What do we do for opening it?
What's he then 10?
D20.
It's D20 first.
Yeah.
8.
Alright. So I need to check. That is... I need you to do me a D20.
Another D20.
Yep.
7.
7.
7.
Alright. I need D10.
7. 8, 7, 7.
Alright. So I don't have the custom thingy for this, but... this is what you find inside.
Reviver Ameribrace.
Oh. Does it
Okay.
also have an
How
empty
do you-
slot for a Mega Evolution?
Yes, it is an Emerald Brace.
Okay,
Uh,
so it's
How
literally
do you
just
gain the
this,
mirrors again?
defeating Pokemon.
Harvesting souls.
I of course says, is there any issue if I hold on to this?
And Garchomp just shrugs and like lifts his own basic Ameribrace.
Yeah, I'll grab the next one.
Ah, yes, the next one.
And I'll look over and have to decide if I want to get rid of my wide lens or my mouthpiece. I mean, they both do the same thing for me, so take off the lens.
Now you just need a Mega
Yeah.
Stone, and then you can become Mega Aggron.
Lego.
How do I find a
You can-
Megastone?
Well, probably in one of the chests around here.
You can give the wide lens to Mewtwo.
Do you know what? I'll look over. Do you want to be more accurate in your attacks?
She looks at you and says, I don't even know how to attack right now.
When you
Try
figure it
attacking
out.
that wall there.
Yeah. Think angry thoughts? I don't know how psychics work, really.
I look over to our resident Noctowl. By the way, I would love to get his commentary for the things happening at the moment.
He's writing it all down.
Hey, Noctowl, you wouldn't happen to know how, any advice to give our new Mewtwo friend here how to potentially use psychic moves?
Well, you see, that's actually kind of like a complicated topic because every psychic type does it slightly differently and we kind of foster the ability over our lives. But basically,
Alright, try.
as long as you focus on doing whatever you need to be doing, it should be happening.
He's gonna point to the nearby wall and say, think of a really powerful laser beam.
She's going to note. And she is going to... She is going to, she's going to hyper beam the wall.
Oh. I wasn't expecting it to actually be a hyper beam, but let's go.
Must be like a side beam or something, but hey, that works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Impressive.
She just looks at you and says, huh. Such power.
Yeah.
She looks at all of you and says, how do you live like this?
What do you mean?
Garchomp just shrugs.
Knowing a time and place when that power is appropriate. I offer my hand to her, but I'll be happy to help you out.
She is going to nod.
We're
Also, here,
your friends.
I'll
We'll
offer-
help you guide you through this.
and then I'll offer the wide lens. Says, there you go. Just kind of help you out.
Thank you. And she's just
Yeah.
gonna put it on.
By the way, did the hyper beam do anything to the wall?
Not really.
I'm not sure if you would have this available to you right now, but recover is something. Kind of think about restoring yourself to a better condition.
She's going to nod. She's going to think about it, and yeah, some kind of weird green energy goes out of her.
Hey, she can heal herself. Good.
I've seen.
Try thinking of a wall between you and an object.
Ooh.
She tilts her head.
So like a barrier. You try thinking of a barrier, one that can either stop physical attacks or one that can stop like fire.
Again, still tilt her head. She's just going to lift her hand, and yeah, she could do those.
I've seen some psychic types just go really fast, so try thinking about going like moving as fast as you possibly can.
She's going to teleport across the room.
Oh,
I think he was more
not
thinking
quite
of
with us.
agility, but
He nods. But that works
the
too.
yeah.
Wait. He's gonna look down at Cosmo. Hey Cosmo, can you teleport me over to her?
Cosmo is going to try, and it will fail.
He just looks at Aggron.
Mewtwo looks very
What?
confused.
She's an anomaly. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna nod and just say, "We have an out if we need it."
Yeah, but we don't know
Yeah,
how far that
um,
goes.
I don't know if this is something you should try at the moment, but the Mew, they were able to block all of my moves. Like they were able to stop me from doing moves. So if we do get into a fight, maybe try thinking about the our opponents not being able to do any of their moves.
She's going to nod. See her just looking at her hands all the time.
Just wiggling her fingers.
Just generally, it seems like whatever you are, if you can think of it, you can manifest it.
I mean, if I remember the research papers on Mewtwo correctly, they pretty much had access to any teachable move.
Is it just me, or can she do more than 4 moves?
Yep.
Go ahead and just try to experiment with what things you want to do and see if that has an effect.
Yep. She just keeps experimenting and yeah, just kinda does all kinds of things. You are pretty sure she's done it. In a small span of time, she would do like at least 12 different moves.
Out of character, I didn't even know. Hydrobeam wasn't even on the list, and she did it. Alright. So this is an entire thing we're gonna have to deal with again. We will help you through this. But let's go talk to the Mew.
You wish to move?
Yes.
Right. Here. Oh.
Boy, they are struggling over there, ain't they?
Alright. And then you move over here.
Zatu's probably trying to give Salazzle like cryptic verbal therapy.
So, you guys make it to this room. First, I need to ask something. Aries,
Yes.
what's the time in your place?
It is 24 minutes from my set time.
Alright,
So it's only 11:36 right now.
alright. So, you arrive in a chamber. Again, dark, empty, lonely, cold. And there, you can see a floating figure. A figure that looks very similar to that of a Mew. Though, you can definitely tell that Mew has some kind of like weird like golden bits on him. It's kind of floating in the middle of the room. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna step forward and just ask out, Mew.
Mew does not react. You can see that he has closed eyes and has that weird field around him.
I'm gonna do what I did the first time. I'm gonna fly up to that field to try and touch it.
You touch it? Toucannon?
Yes.
Please do me a vitality check.
All right. Vitality is 5. Can I get helping hands on this?
Yep, you will get helping hands. You'll get 3 sets of helping hands.
Oh, 3 sets
Mewtwo is
too.
gonna give you one.
He's just
Nice.
copying them.
Why not?
Oh,
Yeah.
why not is not here.
Alright.
Ah,
Oh, did not roll too well. 1, 2, 3, 6.
Oh. Only 6?
Only 6.
Oh, Toucannon?
Yeah.
That is not enough to kill you, but it will push you all the way to 1 HP. As that weird energy just like goes through your wing and it just like zaps you to the core.
I'm gonna fall into the ground. I'm just gonna go. Damn, that hurt. And I'm gonna just sit on the ground and start roosting. But I'm gonna look to see if there's any reaction.
There is no reaction.
you know what? I'm gonna take a step. Says, I'll give this a try.
Uh,
I'm assuming
It's
I'm
gonna
also
take
getting,
me-
3 helping hands.
Yep, you will get 3 helping hands. Also, yes, Mono?
It's gonna take me 3 turns to fully roost. So let me know if I have enough time to do that with what everyone else is doing.
Ruse once for now. Aggron, what you doing?
I am going to try and touch the barrier.
Alright, roll me. That is a pass. Yes, Mono, you were this close, by the way. Alright, so Aggron,
Yes.
you touch it and it will still do... okay, this is where I would say it is still going to do some damage to you. But it's actually... You actually hear Hoopa yell as it does damage to him.
Sorry, bud.
He pokes his head out of the Hoopa ring and just says, you know, next time, how about we don't do that?
Well, I mean, hopefully we got his attention now.
So
Do we?
Garchomp's gonna set Fracture and Cosmon back, and he doesn't hesitate when he follows Aggron.
Where?
Do we have Mew's attention?
You see that field?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It stops.
Oh, so I don't have to roll anything. Yay!
Yep. You opens his eyes.
Hi, buddy.
You wish to roost again,
Hello?
Mono.
Wait, do you wish to what again?
Roost.
Oh, roost. Yes. I'm also gonna ask Cloudster, hey, a little bit of healing for me and Hoopa, please.
Cloudster is going to attempt to use his move, but then Deathwing comes out.
What happens when I try and roost?
If you roost the second time, nothing happens.
Oh. Interesting effect. It's okay. I'm not too badly hurt. I look to Mew.
Yep.
How you doing, buddy?
Ah, my friends. Hello there.
Hey.
It's really nice that you have come here to witness this.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
we also
yeah.
kind of wanted to talk with you.
Oh?
Yeah. What's going on exactly?
Oh, it is actually very simple. I finally know. I remember.
You remember what?
Everything. Everything that my sister took from me. Everything that my father took from me.
Hmm. And how do you feel?
I feel like I just want everything to go away.
That's kind of a scary thought, ain't it?
Not really, it's actually really nice. Very warm and really, really nice.
And what's the goal there? What's that going to accomplish?
Oh, one of two things. One, either this wakes up my father and he's actually going to do something, or I will recreate the universe myself.
And how will it look when you recreate it?
Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be as nice as what my dad did, but I will do my best. I will recreate it in such a way that it's gonna be much nicer. With no pain, no cold.
Hmm. You do
What
realize why pain's important, though, right?
No, it's not actually. You only think that it's important because you do not know life without it.
I mean, that's pretty accurate, but best to get you to understand this. There is a reason for pain.
Again, you are saying this only because your life had pain. But once I'm done with this, your life will not have pain. You'll never have known pain.
Will I have my thoughts?
I mean, yes, of course. Everyone will have
Will I
free
still
will.
be me?
No, you will not be you. No one will be
So
you.
you're gonna kill everyone.
Yes.
Isn't that kind of what your sister did to you?
Well, in a way. I mean, she was more like torturing me. Don't worry. Mine is gonna be fast. It's going to be fast, clean, and technically none of you are actually going to die. You are just
Isn't
gonna
that-
be painless.
Isn't that
But there
that's
won't.
the same thing that happened? That's the same thing that happened to Cresselia. That's you do see that as worse, right?
Well, yes, which is why I'm gonna make sure that Cresselia is not going to make those mistakes anymore once I'm done.
Hmm.
So you're also not wanting any more growth.
Exactly.
Then what's the point?
What do you mean?
I mean, if there's no more growth, there's no more advancement. What's the point?
Because that is exactly what my father wanted. Originally, he didn't actually want Pokemon to have any form of free will. If anything, I'm actually rather generous. I want them to still have free will. I'm just taking away all of the bad things, just keeping the good.
You don't really get the good without the bad.
See, you say that. That's because you do not know.
What? I don't know what.
You do not know if you can have the good without the bad.
No,
You've never
I'm
experienced the possibility.
Well, how do you know if it's good?
That's the thing. I don't. But I have the power to see it. I have the power to experience it, to try to test it.
But you don't know.
Exactly. But it is
So all this
it is better
is-
than what is right now. Even if there is absolutely nothing.
I don't agree with you.
I mean, that is alright. We can agree to disagree.
Without pain, I never would have met the love of my life.
Well,
He kind of just like barely glances back at Fracture.
you see that Fracture, Fracture has her hand on her blade.
And
Uh,
all of
I mean,
my
as terrible as it is, I kind of see her point.
Yes.
His point. You know,
um
in my world, genders won't be a thing.
I mean, all of my greatest joys have always come with the pain and struggle to get to them.
Well, now
They
imagine.
wouldn't be as good without those.
I mean, you think that. But what if that is not actually the case? What if there's a better solution to everything?
I mean, how would I get those good things if they're not worth getting?
What if you can get the good things without the bad things?
How?
There would be no
But-
satisfaction.
What if there is different levels of satisfaction? Imagine, emotions are gonna be different, feelings are gonna be if different, life is going to be different, everything. The very rules of the universe are going to be different.
Toucannon just chimes in. What about when the bad things only come after the good things?
You know, pain sucks. I agree. It's not great to have to struggle through things and have things hurt and have to do the best, but at the same time, without those times of struggle, without those pains, you don't have an understanding of how good it is. It's just the way life is, and it's not good. It's not bad. It's just boring.
No, but Aggron, I'm asking about like with what happened with me and Cresselia. I had all the good. Now that good is gone. All that's left for that is bad. Just because
I
there's
get that.
bad doesn't mean there's good.
He was going to look at you and
What-
say, see, he understands.
And what happens when your perfect world begins and then darkness comes for us? And you say for certain you will always be strong enough to stop it, whereas the world will be too weak after that?
Well, yes, because compared to my father, I'm actually going to be doing my job.
Okay, but isn't it then all on you?
Yes.
And
And
what if
you-
you can't do it on your own?
Oh, that's the funny thing. I will be able to.
How do you know?
I just know.
But
What if
I mean-
how?
threat?
There is no
Is it-
how.
Isn't it better
Mm.
to have a potentially proactive god compared to a abstinent one? I think abstinent's the right word.
Are you trying to help us or help him here, Toucannon?
Not my fault he's making good points. Yes,
And
there's
what if-
flaws in his as well, but there's still like good things as well.
And what if a being comes along that is on the same level or higher than your father and wishes to destroy everything?
Oh, that will
What
not
would you
happen,
do?
don't worry.
How do you know?
Be certain?
Oh, it's actually really simple. Because I'm going to deny all of these holes in reality.
And what if they force their way through whether you like it or not?
Well, if we are thinking about that many what ifs and maybes, then why are you here? Why are you not just staying at your home, shaking in your bed?
Because I'm not afraid of the what ifs.
Exactly. I'm not afraid of the what ifs either.
I'm not afraid of
I mean,
what pains those what ifs cause.
those same what ifs you're saying, the whole what if something stronger than Arceus shows up, that exact scenario could happen right now with just Arceus as is. It doesn't change anything.
New is actually going to look at you and say, and it literally happened. About 10 cycles ago.
You can slowly be convinced by you. I feel like I need a sliding scale to like represent this negotiation. Wouldn't it be better to offer our help to help Mew instead of stop them? Maybe we could find a good compromise.
A good compromise where everyone's gone and he just makes new people.
New is going to nod.
So anytime
I mean-
things go bad, you just start over?
Yes.
So instead of allowing them to grow and become better, you just reset them
Yes.
so that they just become dumb animals every single time.
Oh no, they will be able to think, do things, laugh, cherish.
But this, so then they'll make mistakes and get themselves hurt.
Oh, they will be able to make mistakes. They're just not gonna be able to get themselves hurt.
Well, that's how that's the consequence of mistakes. Not all hurt's physical.
Well, and I don't see it that way.
Well, I mean,
If
you
you have
obviously
to-
are hurting right now.
Oh, I was hurting. I'm not hurting anymore. If anything, I'm actually working on fixing everything. Everything that both my sister, all of my father's children, and my father have ruined.
Yeah, I shake my head. No, you're not. You're just pushing it away. You're not. You haven't gotten rid of the hurting. You're just ignoring it. You don't just get rid of your pain.
I mean, I just did.
No, you bottle it up. You push it away. The pain is something you work with and you deal with. It never actually goes away. You just learn how to make it a part of you in a positive way.
He tilts his head and says, do you actually want others to hurt? Do Do you want a world full of pain and suffering? Have you seen what happens in the world? Have you seen what happens in all of the worlds?
I just kind of nod, says, yeah, a lot of bad things happen, and that's kind of the consequence of life. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying that that it doesn't need to be taken care of, but it needs to be something that people or Pokemon as a whole work together to try and fix, not just rely on gods to snap your fingers and have it done.
I mean,
There's-
Aggron, at the same time, though, like, the whole saying of this world is unfair is quite true. I mean,
and
every
you're
day
right.
there are Pokemon.
No, I know. I get you're right. Life isn't fair, but that's what makes it worth living, and that's what makes it worth trying to make it fair.
I mean, you can't exactly say that makes it worth living when some of the unfairness can be a Pokemon losing their child or Pokemon never even getting a chance. I mean, maybe with Mew, life could potentially be a little more fair.
No, there's no choice. It's not going to be fair or unfair. There's no choice.
Well, like I said, I look up to Mew. I don't fully agree with what you're planning, but again, I do also think you might be a good chance at a better future for everybody. Again, with a compromise potentially.
Who knows?
Without wiping the whole world.
Again, I'm not planning to wipe the whole world, just remodel it.
Without wiping the people in it.
Again, I'm not gonna be wiping the people, I'm just going to remodel them. Make them a little
But they're
bit
not gonna
nicer, happier.
more compliant.
Oh, I mean, they're not gonna be compliant to anyone, really. Not to me. I'm not planning to have anyone be compliant to me.
So if they start deciding that maybe they don't want to have you meddling in things, you're just going to let them do what they want and try and stop you from meddling in their lives?
Well, you see, that's the thing. Because those are negative thoughts, and they are not gonna have those.
Why are they not going to have those?
Because there will be no pain.
But they will have choice.
Yes, they will have choice.
Some people choose to do mean things.
Oh, they will not. Alright, those are not gonna have the choice.
Why won't they? So you say they're going to have choice, but you're not going to give them choice.
Oh, they will have choices. Of course, they will have choices. Every day, every moment of their life, they will have infinite amount of possibilities. But, except for the bad ones. Simple.
That's not choice. That's just you telling them what to do.
I mean, I'm not gonna be telling them anything. They will not even have the thoughts of negative thoughts. The choice is literally not even gonna be there, and if the choice is not there, then they cannot make it.
So they don't have a choice.
Oh, they will have a choice. For instance, they will be able to, let's say there's gonna be a road, they will be able to go left, right, or forward. It's entirely up to them.
Well, what if the left one goes off a cliff?
Well, then they will not be able to make that choice because it is a silly choice.
What if they still want to go that way?
So they will not, because they will literally not have it in their head, think of it.
So again, it goes back to you're not giving them a choice.
Oh, they will still have choice between those two other roads.
I mean, even in this current world, there was choices Pokemon don't get. Like, I can't use that, the moves that Mew can. I can't teleport. That's something I didn't get a choice for.
The freedom of choice is the freedom to choose something wrong.
Ah. I'm very sorry you see it that way, Aggron.
I mean, scientific discovery and understanding came about from mistakes and accidents.
I mean, I would know.
No.
I was there.
Progress and advance comes from, struggle and adversity.
And would you say that the progress and advance were positive?
Not always.
Exactly. Now
But
imagine
they
if they
weren't
would
always bad
only be
either.
positive.
Yeah, but no one's going to do it because there's no point.
He's going to do this and says, are you saying that the Pokemon would not do something just for the sake of it?
Not if they don't have to.
Really? Do you truly think so lowly of your fellow Pokemon?
I am thinking that if, as a human, and as other humans, if they had a choice between, I guess, like I said, if it didn't matter what their choices were, then they would just kind of go with whatever was convenient.
Well, maybe that is the life they want then. See?
I mean, they
Choice.
don't have a choice in the other way, apparently.
I mean, you just presented a situation where they had several choices. They chose the most convenient one. That is making a choice. That is free will.
I have a question, Mute.
Yes.
Why would you not be able to simply create a new world away from this one? Why do you have to reset this one?
Because I am sadly not as powerful as father. If anything, I actually need to incredibly destabilize this entire world. I'm actually working on it right now.
You're doing all this to try and meet your father, right?
I mean, that would be nice, but at this point, I don't entirely care.
What do you care about?
I care about making everything better, fixing everyone's mistakes. Everyone's fault, everyone's sins will be cleansed through me.
I mean, what if we look between the group and Mute? What if we tried to do what we did for Necrozma and give you a space where you can create your perfect world, and just leave this one as is?
Toucannon, I'm trying to help everyone. If I just create a small world where I make everything perfect, then I'm not helping anyone. I'm not gonna be like my father. I'm not gonna be like the gods, like Dialga hiding in his tower, or Palkia hiding in his hole, or Giratina pretending to be doing a job.
But if you have to do what happens to you and what your sibling did to Cresselia, then how is that gonna be any better?
He's going to look at you and say, it's not gonna be any better.
So you're making a world that isn't any better.
No, it will be better. The world will be better. I'm just not gonna be any better Pokemon. I am ready. I have accepted this fate for myself.
You're taking the sin on yourself.
You not.
And what happens when that breaks you?
It doesn't. I have the ultimate power now. Oh, as ultimate as I can possibly be, that is.
I mean, you can't take on everyone's mistakes, pain, and sufferings without that accumulating and turning you.
He looks at you and says, you do realize you're talking to a god, right?
I'm talking to someone who's kind of a child.
Do you just call a being that is millennia old a child?
Yeah, you and your sister are children.
Oh, so wonderful.
I mean, at least you act like my kids when they don't get their way.
He's actually going to float towards you and give you head pats.
Patronizing.
Oh yes, you're so young, so naive.
I bet if I gave you a hug, you'd still feel good.
Oh, I actually don't really feel anything right now. You see, my body is mostly just on the verge of breaking right now. Which is why I'm not gonna have a body once I'm done with all of this. Body is just kinda limiting. Honestly, I kinda wish Arceus made us in such a way that we would not have bodies.
Why do you think he did make it so you had bodies?
I have no idea. It's one of those things that I kinda wish he would wake up and I could ask him. Silly questions like, why is there air? Why do we need to breathe? Why did he make Pokemon in such a way that they need to eat and drink? Why did he create pain?
Oh, so, well, for some of those I could probably answer for you.
You? You're not a god. How would you know? You could probably explain it from your world's perspective or our world's perspective from the physics created by a god.
Yeah, well, we exist in a world where there's more than just Pokemon. There's plants, there's water, there's, things that, live and breathe and, they cycle with each other. It goes from one to the next. We're interconnected.
Oh yes, but Arceus made all of it.
Yeah.
So
It
why?
did so it could be self-sustaining.
But why? Was it necessary? Would he not do it better?
I mean, he probably could, but then he would have to be constantly doing that.
And exactly.
And it probably would put a strain on him. I'm sure he probably did that at one point. He probably tried where he was in control of everything.
He was going to float, away from you a little bit and just say, I just say that my father is lazy.
Well, this reminds me of a little bit of a story. Do you mind if I tell you about this story from my past?
I happen to really like stories.
So, I went to school. I'm not sure if you're familiar with, this kind of schooling humans have.
I remember watching a couple humans through school windows.
Yeah, well, so I went to some pretty high-end schooling, and we were supposed to observe some environmental effects. Set up a little mini ecosystem, watch, observe it, and try to keep it functional for a semester. You know, and a lot of people in the very beginning tried really hard to be hands-on and try and shape the ecosystem and try and make it work in their little biomes. And a lot of them ended up having to start over because they ruined it so much. But people who were more successful with it were the ones that once they had it set up, they kind of let it develop on its own, let it build itself, let it form, and let it become its own thing with only the occasional need for them to adjust.
I think I know what you're trying to say. But there is just one problem with what you're saying.
What's that?
You could not control the very idea of what that ecosystem is supposed to be like. I can.
You're right. But are you supposed to?
No. To be honest, I was not supposed to do almost anything that I've done in the past few days.
And I'm sure that you will have control over it for quite a while until it becomes too much of a burden, or it keeps not shaping the way you want it to, and you let it sit and you let it see how it takes on its own.
Oh, could you give me a moment? He
Mm,
waves one of his hands in a random direction and then just looks at you and says, Alright, we can continue.
you set up another destabilization.
No. The Tree of Creation attempted to burst through. They don't understand that they are so beneath me at this point that there's no reason to even show up.
Well, a lot of them want to show up because they care.
No, I don't think they actually care. I think they are scared that they might actually have to do something for once in their existence.
Probably.
But
But
you are
at the same
human.
time,
I have a much more interesting question for the one chosen Pokemon here that is kind of caught in the net of lies and destinies and curses that he probably never chose. Garchomp,
He nods.
do you want an out?
Define an out.
I can remove this whole destiny thing from you. You can be free. Be with Fracture, go to your parents. I can even stop Kyurem right now. I can just wave my hand and Kyurem will stop. He will be a good god. And he will never do anything with what he has been doing.
And risk waiting for you to suddenly change me.
I'm not gonna be
He's kinda
changing you too much.
He just shakes his head and says, everything I've been through, everything I've done, all of my experiences, whether they be good or bad, have led up to creating me as I am today. And without those experiences, he just shakes his head. I couldn't be happy.
He's just going to sigh. Garchomp?
Yes.
You feel a poke at your tail.
He'll turn around.
Praxis just looks at you and says, "We are our scars."
He nods. And without our scars, we never would have gotten this far.
Praxis. You just looks really saddened. I honestly thought that you would understand me better. You have seen this world. You have seen some of the most terrifying, horrifying things, and yet you still do not understand me? You still do not follow my ideal?
I think that you need to look at that in the reverse.
Yeah, apparently you're not hearing me.
Yeah, you don't understand us. You don't understand the Pokemon that live in this world. I'm not saying that there isn't a lot of pain and suffering out there, but you know, we've also overcome pain and suffering, and we've come out stronger and better for it.
He shakes his head and says, "Why can't you understand? I'm just trying to make everything better."
Well, I mean, have you tried to understand the people in the world?
Yes, I've tried many times, much more than any other deity.
And yet you still don't understand them.
Just want to take away all the pain.
We
But you
don't
take
want
away-
to lose our pain.
Why?
You take away all the good that the pain can bring.
There is no good.
And you also take away our individuality. You take away our triumphs, our experiences to get to this point. What point is there in life if everything just happens? If everything is always going your way, there's no excitement.
No reason to go out and do things if it's just gonna be done.
Why exist if everything is handed to you?
You see him just move his hands on his body, and you see his tail wrap around his body as well, and he just says, "Why is it never enough?"
Just I think you're trying too hard.
Or maybe I'm not trying hard enough.
No, you're not. You're trying too hard to try and fix something that doesn't need to be fixed.
Well, not in the way he is trying to fix it.
I mean, he wants to fix it so there's no more pain and hurt, but that doesn't need to be fixed.
Noctowl is going to look at you guys as there's so many logical fallacies in what he's saying that I don't even know where to begin.
I mean, Noctowl, you bring up a good point. You've done countless hours of research into things that interest you, right?
Yes, of course. I've spent, ever since I was, I popped out of the egg, I already rode away from my mother's home and I was already researching.
And what would you say is your greatest joy in life?
He actually starts thinking about it and then says, "When I find a problem I cannot resolve."
Okay. And is it sometimes frustrating, even painful when it pushes you to an extreme?
Well, yes, though I am very lucky. I'm a very lucky individual, and I have many friends in my guild that help ease the pain and even help me with research.
And when that pain reaches that breaking point, that point of insurmountable power that you just can't reach, and you have those friends to get over, what's it like getting over that pinnacle of frustration?
He's going to look at Mew and say, "Satisfying."
And would you say that you could reach that satisfaction if your research just came out the way you expected it?
See, I on some level understand what the little lad is saying. You see, he would change the very rules of reality. So, it is actually very difficult to say how I would be thinking if I was that different Pokemon. But right now, no, I would absolutely not enjoy it. It would be boring. I would probably just stay at home and drink tea.
Not a whole lot of advancement going on that way. Not a whole lot of improvement.
That's existing, not living.
Mew is going to look at Toucannon and say, "Surely you understand me, right? I mean, you are the one who actually allowed me to be like this. Without you, I would still be stuck in my sister's whims."
I did not know this was gonna happen, but even if I did, honestly, I still would have released you.
Yeah,
Which what your sister was doing to you wasn't right. And I don't think you're right now, but I don't think you're wrong either.
he's going to smile and
The-
say, at least one of you understands me."
Like I
Oh,
said, it's a complicated situation.
I think you're misunderstanding something. I understand your point. I just disagree because it takes away so much of what makes Pokemon and Pokemon and people them. You'd be
Out
like
of
cutting
character,
out
sorry,
a
guys.
whole. Yeah.
I missed like the last 8 minutes. We got a surprise phone call from work.
Oh.
Where was the gist of what I missed from the last 8 minutes?
Basically, Noctowl, so first things first, Fracture basically said her piece on the thing, and Noctowl pointed out that from the point of view of him right now, this reality that Mew is trying to create would not be satisfactory. But he also did point out that he would completely change the very rules of reality, so he doesn't know if that other Noctowl would actually enjoy that. But he did specifically mention other Noctowl, not himself.
Yeah. I mean, you take out a whole portion of what makes us individuals, and we'd only be living partial lives.
So, I have some questions about your potential future world as well.
Oh, I will gladly answer.
So, no pain, does that imply no death?
Yep, no death.
But can
So
Pokemon
no.
still reproduce?
Nope, there will be no
Can they
reproducing.
still reproduce?
Nope, there will be no reproducing.
So everyone that exists as of right now will just continue existing.
Yes,
There'll be no new Pokemon,
no new Pokemon.
no new ideas.
I mean, new ideas could happen.
I
So,
mean, not with the
what
same
about-
people.
So, this is something Primarina's told me about, and it might be applicable with you with all your memories, but isn't it like not fun to have such a long lifespan?
Oh, it is, I guess it would be easier if I didn't have most of those lives suddenly hit me in the face.
Yeah.
No?
But
And
Regardless,
what if you?
like, wouldn't you eventually like do everything you can do, meet everyone you can meet, and eventually the fun's gonna dull.
Oh, who says anything
Till it
about fun?
becomes- Well, happiness, joy, pleasure, whatever you want to call it.
You see, I am a little bit above that now. I was a very emotional
really?
individual before I consumed the power of my sister. But now, I feel so much more fulfilled, so much more whole.
Hey,
But what I was asking is, would everyone that you recreate that will also be immortal, would they be the same?
Well, yes, because there would be no pain. They would actually not have the thoughts of... They would not be able to get bored. The very concept of being bored would not exist in my world. Because being bored is
What-
really boring.
well, do you? So what happens when someone has done everything that they want to do?
Well, they will have to find something else.
Well, Well, what if they end up doing everything there is to do?
Well, then by that time they will probably forget the first thing, and they will be able to go back and do that.
But what if
Well,
they don't
wouldn't-
want to do that?
At
What
that
if they
point,
don't forget?
at that point, Mew is just going to shrug.
So
What if they don't forget? I mean, yes, you were reminded, but even before that, did you ever forget a moment?
No, but I'm also not an average Pokemon.
and what if they don't want to do anything anymore?
No, then they can absolutely not do anything if they don't want to do. Again, free will.
And what if they don't want to be anymore?
It's just going to sigh and say, well, then they are gonna have to learn how to be.
So they're going to be unhappy.
I mean, they cannot be unhappy. Remember,
I mean,
no bad feelings.
well, I mean, it gave us the logical fallacy there of they don't want to, be doing anything, but they're more or less forced to find something to do.
Wait. I just realized something quite important about what you just said. Just in you, just alone, when you said they've done everything and then there's nothing left for them to do, so they don't do anything. Isn't that the exact same thing that would happen to you? Wouldn't that mean you'd eventually end up just like Arceus?
Or everyone eventually becomes like Arceus?
Yeah.
He actually looks at you. Then he's agreed to sigh and say, so not even you.
I like your idea.
It's not very well thought out. It's almost like you are making this as a instinctual reaction to pain that you felt.
I mean, there's definitely a little bit of that, yes.
You really think you should be trying to...
I may be projecting a little bit.
And do you think you're really in the right mind to be making these kind of changes then?
Well, it's more like this is the only time I will actually be able to do any of this, because I went too far.
Oh?
There is no going
What do you
back
mean?
anymore, Aggron.
Why not?
Because I have hurt my sister.
And how many times has she hurt you?
Oh, she never actually hurt me.
She took away your memory.
Oh, that's not really hurting. I mean, have you ever heard of the Lake Trio?
Yeah.
How many times have you gone to Eevee to try and woo her, only to be hurt, and she takes away your memory?
New is going to smile and say, you actually want to know?
I want you to think about that. How many times has that happened?
Exactly 476 times.
And I'm sure you remember, with all your memories now, each time was painful.
Yes.
And yet, instead of allowing you to grow, overcome that, and maybe become a better individual, she took it away from you and stopped you from that growth.
See, the problem with that is, she's actually going to look down. She did all of that for me.
Yeah, she did. But that's not the way to help someone.
Well, one of the problems I have with your world is the fact that although you want to create a perfect world, you're still going to be suffering in it.
So, Aris, what do you say?
I was just
It
saying
is
that's
midnight,
about
Colin.
it. Yeah,
Oh,
it's past midnight.
oh.
It's like almost half an hour past midnight.
Yep.
Well, heck.
I was just hoping that we can get through to him before I had to go.
Well,
Well, he's...
But he is
yeah.
being stubborn.
he's an omnipotent deity that really, really, really wants to clean the world of bad.
And doesn't know how to go about doing it, so he's doing it the way he thinks he can do it.
Yep.
I got more questions, but again, if we want to stop here, we can just stop. But I have more questions I want to ask him.
Oh, how do you guys want to do this? It's entirely up to you. I have several pages of script here.
I am okay with editing it. I'm okay with continuing. I will leave that to Aries.
I'm fine
I
with
mean,
stopping. I can go write down all my questions.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, this is definitely something I wouldn't mind having time to think about.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to save the table.
Toucannon thinks there's a way where Toucannon's trying to reach a compromise.
I'm trying to get him to realize that, you know, he's not too far gone, but if he keeps going, he will be.
I was actually just about to say an important thing for Toucannon towards him, but I'll put it in my notes and say it at the start of next time.
All right. So, can we stop?
Yeah.
All right. Well, the table is saved. In that case, someone flip.
Before that, all right, all good.
All right. So, in that case,
I was writing down the. Yep. All right, all good.
everyone, bye bye.
Bye.